Hi, I'm Mason, and this is the Literature Lounge. I'm here with
Michaela,
Addison, Liana,
Lily.
My voice sounds like this because I drank the Drink Me potion, and it didn't work. But anyway, today, for the grand finale, we're going to be doing a game show using all our supplemental text. Oh. How this game works is we all picked out a sound, and we're going to ask questions, and whoever sound we hear first gets to answer the question. If you have a really good answer, we'll give you a point, and whoever has the most points at the end has the best supplemental text. Oh. As soon as the question is fully read by me, the contestants will be able to hit their buzzer and answer. Now I'm gonna have everyone introduce their sounds. Wait, let me restart mine. This is Mason's sound. It's a very slow-mo duck quack. Oh, sorry. Here's Michaela. Wait, you wanna introduce it?
This is mine.
That's so loud. I can explain what that is. It's gonna be so loud.
It's Golden Hour by Carl Weezer.
Carl Weezer.
I'm Addison, and this is mine.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta turn it up. It is Adrian Agreste turning into Cat Noir, because he's just so cool.
He's hot.
Yeah.
I would think.
Okay, this is mine.
I'm demonic. Okay.
It's from Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Really?
And this is mine. It's pretty basic, but
It's the silence in the beginning.
I didn't mean to. Okay, wait. Did your book have a happy ending like Little Women?
oh shoot!
Oh, wait! Okay, that's Liana's buzzer first.
I'm sorry, I just need a moment. My buzzer's so funny. Okay. My book did have a happy ending, just like Little Women. So after Joe being their mentor through all the letters, all the sisters were able to grow throughout the book, and they were able to kind of come together at the end much closer than they had been before. My book, 8 Cousins, definitely had a happy ending. Okay, this is all these spoilers because we're talking about the ending. But so Rose, the thing was that Rose, my main character, was supposed to stay with like her, not her distant family, but like her family after her father died. And after the year ended, she had a choice either to go live somewhere else or stay with the family, and she ended up staying with the family because she loved them so much after living with them for a year. So it was a happy ending.
My book didn't have a happy ending. Well, it was like a bittersweet ending. Her father still died, which is bound to happen because he had cancer. Like, we knew from the beginning that he was gonna die. And she had to learn to live with him being dead, which was the ending. So it was bittersweet.
Me and Lily have no comment. Okay, now we have to vote on who had the best answer and will receive the point for this question.
Kayla's not getting it. Why get her point first? What's the point of being first?
You get to answer first.
Okay,
okay.
I like Leon. Yeah, I like Leon.
yeah. Sorry, Addie.
Are there any sister bonds like Joe and Amy? Hate, love kind of thing? Like, you know that, oh my lord! I think that goes to Michaela.
These questions don't relate to me.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's right. I got it first.
I forgot to buzz mine.
Everyone shut up and let me talk. Okay, so my book, in the beginning, Janine and Hannah, they hated each other because I don't know why, because they were sisters, so they hated each other. That's kind of how it worked. But at the end of the book, they came back together to help each other with their father's death, and it was really sweet.
I have a very similar relationship in my book to Joe and Amy because I have Joe and Amy in my book.
Oh my god, there's no way it's your actual answer.
That is my answer. Nope, that's a good answer.
My book was very similar to Little Women, so there were multiple bonds that were the same. I had two sisters that basically represented Joe and Amy. Joe was represented as Lulu and Amy was Sophie, and they kind of had like a rough relationship at the start, but after Lulu was reading Joe's letters, they really helped her see a better side of Amy, and they were able to bond together.
Okay, after hearing all these answers, I'm not winning this round, but I think I might as well share it anyways. And it doesn't even like really fit the question. But so Rose, after meeting all of like her 8 boy cousins, which I still think is insane, she bonded close with Mac because he was like the bookworm of the 8 boys, and they at first like Rose was kind of scared of pretty much all of her newfound family members because they're like new people, and she's like kind of like Beth, and but they ended up like really taking a liking to each other, become real friends.
Okay, it's now open for voting.
Liana!
I had Joe and Amy. I think I win.
That's cheating.
That's not cheating. That was my book.
You can't vote for yourself.
If that's cheating, then all these questions are going to be considered cheating because I have the same characters as Little Women.
If I can't vote for myself.
I vote for Kayla.
Who was yours?
Hannah and Janine, they hated each other at the beginning, and then Janine almost died.
Oh.
Hannah was like,
It's kind of more of a. It's kind of.
actually
Wait,
Amy.
no, it's
Yeah,
well.
I was gonna
Oh,
take
that's
that
good, but it's also kind of like a
consideration.
Beth situation. But I do think your answer was good, even though mine was better. But give it to
Yeah.
Forgotten Country, represented by Michaela Hassey. But I hope all the listeners know that I should have won.
definitely not.
Okay, now put it nice and close.
Does anyone have a character that is identical to a Little Women character?
Darn it.
I think I won that.
Who do we think that was?
Muted!
Mine.
Okay, fine. We'll give it to Addie.
Mine.
I definitely hit that before you.
Okay, so in 8 Cousins, Rose, the main character, which I briefly talked about in the last question, she's very, very similar to Beth in like her shy and bashful ways because I'm pretty sure she was homeschooled by her father, and she continued to be homeschooled by her uncle, which was like her main caretaker, like Beth, how she was homeschooled by her father. And she also was like super shy, and it took her quite a long time to like really get to know her family. And she did, when she did end up opening up to them, it was very similar in how she, like, when she opened up to kind of Mr. Lawrence, how they got to talking to each other, like she reacts, how like, I can't think of how to word this. She like treats her family like how Beth treats her sisters, and how she's like very funny and kind and stuff like that. I worded that so poorly, but
Once again, I have Lori, Meg, John, Beth. Oh, I don't have Beth. Amy.
Not count.
So I literally have every character but Beth. And so I think I have all of the identical characters. And this should count, guys. It's not cheating.
That's cheating.
it's a board game.
My main character, Janine, or Janie, her English name, she is exactly like Joe. When her father gets cancer, she has to like step up and take the role because her father isn't there to do it anymore. And I think there was a quote in the book that said, I don't want my mom to be the one to have to do it, so I'll do it for her. So she was the one that took all of the fatherly duties. She was working to provide for her family. She was like taking all the hardships, taking her father to the doctor's appointments, and she wanted to do it so her family members didn't have to.
Okay, so in my book, Katie is exactly like Joe. Her aunt ends up dying in the book, so she ends up having to take what? What?
Womp womp.
Oh! I thought she was like, what aunt? And I was like, but she has to end up taking over the household. She has tomboy aspects just like Joe. And also, she gets sick just like Beth in the book. So she's kind of like a mix of them. Okay, I guess that's my time to go then.
I feel like my book did a really good job with making the characters very similar. I had 3 sisters, and they represented the 3 sisters that made it in the Little Women book. Beth was not one of them, so I didn't have her. But the older sister, Emily, she represented Meg. They were very similar in loving nice things and having a problem with buying them and then having to like give them back to save money. Lulu represented Joe. They had a very similar relationship, and they were kind of the main character in both books. Lulu was definitely the main character because she was the one reading her letters. And the youngest sister, Sophie, really represented Amy. She was kind of in that rich lifestyle. Sorry. She was kind of in that rich lifestyle, I feel like, wanting it and just having the same personality.
You said your book was written by Louisa, so was that on purpose?
No, mine's not written by Louisa.
Who gaslit me? Was yours written?
Mine's written by Louisa.
Oh,
yours is
wait,
literally
so
Little Women
if
Letters.
yours is Little Women Letters, who wrote it?
Some person named Gabrielle.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah,
I
wait.
feel
So it's
gaslighted.
not based off of the original characters.
Yeah, it is.
Then how is she writing after other characters but with the same concept?
So she added new characters that were exactly like the old.
No,
Is she basically stealing the
They're a
book?
generation of her. They're like, Joe's like their great grandmother.
Oh, they're like
And they
grand.
found Joe's letters, didn't they?
Oh, this is not elaborated to me, but okay, this makes a lot
I
more
remember
sense.
talking about that.
But I still think I shouldn't be disqualified from every question because how am I supposed to? How am I supposed to win? But it's like the truth.
I like Liana's because it was like 3 characters that were similar, but I think it was.
I had
purposely
all
made
characters
that way.
similar.
It was made that way.
You're
That's why it's so
disqualified.
good.
Why am I disqualified? I swear to God. Why am I disqualified?
Hers is pretty good.
This is not fair, guys. It's just because my book is too good. Okay, wait. Okay, Liana, no, yours was written like that on purpose. They're making actual connections. So we're gonna now have a debate between Michaela.
Shut up. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
You should be disqualified.
We're doing a debate. I never said I was in the right.
No one's disqualified.
We are now gonna start a debate with Michaela and Lily. Wait, I'm gonna count down to 3, and whoever's buzzer we hear first is gonna be able to start their point first. 3, 2, 1. Wait, the first statement goes to Michaela.
Okay, so I think I should win because Janine is like Joe in many other ways too. She stays awake by her dad's bedside just like Joe did with Beth because she was dying.
Wait, so who are you relating your character to?
Janine to Joe.
Okay.
And she was staying by her dad's bedside while he was dying, and she didn't sleep for days because she was worried about him. And
Okay, but
she
did Joe do that?
shut up. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, but like,
She definitely did that.
And Janine also didn't like, kind of like how Joe didn't want Amy to see Beth. Janine didn't want her mother to see her father deteriorating, and her father also relates to Beth because her father slowly deteriorates and like loses his spark very slowly. and like you can see it happening throughout
So
the
the
book.
dad relates to Beth.
Yeah, the dad relates to Beth, and Janine relates to Joe.
Okay, so we're connected.
And shut up, I'm not done. Shut up.
There should
Marmee.
be a time limit. Let's put it on time.
Marmee relates to the mom. I don't know if they've ever said her name. The mom. And the mom is very like morally coded too. So
Okay, next. Are we gonna do a statement by Lily or a rebuttal?
A rebuttal.
Okay,
Actually,
rebuttal.
she's just gonna fight, and then we're gonna decide which one's better.
Okay,
just gonna fight.
just do a statement,
All the
Lily.
three of us.
A statement?
I'm giving you 10.
She's thinking 10 seconds. She gotta tell in a second.
got a lot of seconds.
Okay, I'm giving you 6 tenths.
When we think it's taking too long, then you'll get a 10
6
second
tenths, that's
warning.
39. Hold up.
So Joe relates to Katie a lot in many ways, but Katie, just like Joe did with her dad, Katie stayed by her aunt's side until she died. And she ended up taking over all the aunt's responsibilities, just like Joe did for her dad. But also, Katie also relates to Beth because while through that, she actually becomes very sick and her legs become paralyzed. But she ends up getting better. But she relates to Beth and Joe in many ways with the sickness part. On top of that, Katie has to take care of many people and how do I word that? Many family members. Yeah, many family members. Just like Joe takes care of her family. Okay, guys.
That was the bell, but I want to say one final thing is I think I will vote for Lily because I have heard her talk about this book quite a lot, and it sounds like Katie and Joe are very, very similar.
I say Kayla.
I also want to add, this
Okay.
doesn't have to be in it, but the father also relates to Beth because you know how Beth had that like one period in time where everyone thought she was okay?
Yeah.
The dad also had that because the cancer was shrinking and then it randomly like got out of control. And
So
that's when
did
he started
Katie because she
changing.
Okay.
thought she was better and then all of a sudden she became paralyzed.
That's why I won.
Okay, I think that the point will go to Forgotten Country, represented by Michaela Hassey.
Now, before we move on to the next question, let's welcome our sponsor, Inkstone Publishing. Are you an aspiring writer who wants your writing out into the world? Is your dream being a household name? Come to Inkstone Publishing, company made specifically for you and others like you. We have helped lift thousands of writers into the media, and you can be one of them. One of our many successes that you have probably heard of is Josephine March. If you are interested in becoming a famous writer, come stop by. Our office is at Main Street in Concord, United States. If meeting in person isn't your forte, we have a website too, www.inkstone.com. I repeat, www.inkstone.com. We hope to see you soon.
Lily's leg is currently being amputated, but the show must go on, so. Is there any romantic love in your books? What? Oh, I think that was Addie first.
claws out. Okay, mine. Probably. Anyways, so I'm probably not gonna win this one, but as I've talked about before, there is 8 boys in this book. There has been lots of love.
Are they gay?
No, they're cousins.
Oh yeah. The question is romantic love.
Yeah, but those parents, they were getting busy. I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't think Rose didn't get involved in anybody that wasn't family. My book is all about family, but their parents, pretty romantic if I'm being honest.
My book is also kind of all about family, but there was a little bit of romantic love between the oldest sister Emma and her fiance. They had kind of had a hard time that Joe's letters helped them get through. So yeah, that's about it.
That made no sense. Joe's made letters get through.
How Joe's letters helped them get through their problems. The letters she wrote.
Okay.
My book was actually quite sad because I had Joe and Professor Bear, they were married now and they had kids, but they were still very professional. They didn't act as a couple. They weren't very romantic. And they were always separate because Joe would be taking care of the kids or watching the girls or something, and then Professor Bear would be teaching them in his classroom. So they weren't very lovey. Quite sad. But Lori and Amy were very romantic. It was very nice.
Okay, in my book, there is some romance between the father and the mother. You can see it progressing throughout the book, how, like, when the father deteriorates, their love, like, keeps multiplying because it makes them think more about, like, the past, and they're always talking about the memories that they've made together. And when the dad finally passed on, it was like you could tell that the love for him was still there.
Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Nobody really had romance.
I did.
Mine got some.
Wasn't yours just...
I feel like
Wait,
yours was
romantically?
about romantic love.
Yours was just love. We're talking about, like...
The mother and father married.
I still don't really like it. So who won? I feel like.
How about... Yeah, nobody gets a
I feel
point.
like.
Alright, now I'm guessing.
Because love is dead.
Oh, that is actually not the point of this conversation. Okay.
I thought mine was pretty good.
No.
No.
Okay, anyway. Is your book the same genre? Okay, well, me and Addie were the only one that... Oh, sorry, that's still me.
Wait, really? I thought. Oh wait, Eddie, you mean I don't know what else.
Okay, so I think Addie gets to go first again. My poster's not very good at this.
So as you probably could guess, I mean, usually an author usually sticks with the same genre, and I have the same author, and it's basically like the same thing. It's just like family. It's like realistic fiction, and like Little Women, where it's about like a family, and like how like they get on and stuff like that. It's the same with my book, and how like it's like the same thing because Louisa definitely has the type of book she likes, and she writes them.
My book, being a sequel, is very much the same time period and genre, and it's the exact same. I have nothing else to say on that.
Yeah, I actually didn't have anything to say.
Okay.
I just wanted to take some
Okay,
break from
then.
you.
Yeah. Okay, who wins? Guys, give me a point.
I have 0.
I think Macy wins that one.
I just don't like the question.
Yeah, I probably.
I just don't like it.
Okay, you guys brawl it out right now.
No, I mean,
Brawl out.
It's all on you. We each get a minute. Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to rock and roll. My book has the same author, same time period, same characters, and it was written in the same format as Little Women. And the character descriptions were very similar. And I'm just gonna smack my lips for 33 more seconds.
You don't have to go.
Yeah, I think I'm dumb. I don't know what else to say.
Ooh, how you gonna come back from that?
See what's funny, Macy? I can say the exact same thing. She's gonna follow me right now. I can see the exact same thing, and like the characters are basically all the same, and they all follow stereotypes. And Macy's taking 0.5s right now. Lovely, but I think I should win because 8 Cousins is just superior, honestly. Yeah, you're winking at the camera.
I'm really finished.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, this one's the cutest.
Liana, have you made your decision?
See
You.
Alright. You go first, Liana.
I'm taking Macy. I'm sorry.
I'm also taking Macy. Just cause
Yeah!
you got too cocky at the end and you're like, mine is superior. That's only something that I can do.
That's crazy.
So Macy, you got a point.
The deer in headlights.
Yeah. Where are my eyes? Bro, that's a minnow picture.
How do you feel that you got a point?
A massive dubs
Your first
that
point.
I saw coming.
Your first point.
It's comeback season. It's also bulk season. Let's go.
Bulk season, cut season, everything.
And it's also it's game day.
You're the host.
Game day. Oh, I forgot.
Y'all make cowboy hats.
Oh wait, I have to make sure I'm ready to rock and roll first. Does your book have similar writing styles? I forgot to. I forgot to go. Oh my God, Eddie again. Womp womp. Womp womp.
My buzzer is just superior.
It's just loud.
It's superior. But mine definitely has similar writing styles because it is written by the same author. And I had the same amount of difficulty reading this book than I did Little Women. So, yeah, I definitely think that mine has similar writing styles to Little Women.
Definitely with what Addie said, it was like very hard to read because it was so descriptive and like over detailed, and it also had that like old English, you know, where you actually don't know if they're using correct grammar because you're just what are these words? I'm gonna say yonder or something. You just don't know what's happening. But pretty much exactly the same. Go Louisa. Yeah. Okay. Would we like to vote? I don't feel like rebuttaling. I feel like this is like the same question.
I feel like you guys should each get 0.5.
Yeah.
Are there any characters in your book that get sick or die like Beth? Disqualified. Addie's disqualified because I did not even finish the question.
She did it before
So here we go, Maquella.
Thank you. So my whole book is about how the main character, Danine's father, gets cancer and how they like have to work through the problem together. So there's definitely characters that get sick like her because it's the same process of deterioration and the same process of like trying to fight for being able to cope with it and grieve properly without making it unhealthy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I know Kayla's gonna win this one because she actually has a character who freaking dies. Because no character in my book die.
Then why'd you?
But you see, I want to yap, so I'm gonna yap. So my main character is a lot like Beth.
That's not the question.
Sick or die like Beth.
the illness.
Yeah. And my character's a lot like Beth, and she gets ill because she gets left out in the cold. She freaking almost dies. No, she gets left out in the freezing cold, and she almost freaking dies. That's all I have. Who is winning this round?
Kayla.
Kayla won by a million trillion miles. Are there any important... Wait till I'm done, everyone. Are there any important family themes or bonds? Sisters... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, well, I'm Michaela go because Addie's been hogging it and yet not winning. That's weird.
That's so funny because I actually didn't get first.
I hate you.
I was manipulating you. The father, before he dies, he makes sure that the whole family spends time with each other. He is really adamant on them going to something called the Firefly Festival because he said that they went to it when they were children, like when the girls were children, and he wanted to go again so they could all kind of build their relationship again. And the entire book is just based on them building the familial connection that they lost over the years.
So I feel like my book, Little Women Letters, has a lot of the family bonds and the themes about family because all the sisters, the March family, Joe helped them a lot. Wow, that really did not make sense. But anyway, there's a lot of family bonds between all the sisters and them growing together, just like in Little Women. And the letters that Joe wrote really helped them. And I feel like that was the common theme, was Joe as a mentor and the family bonds together as a whole, which really was throughout the whole book, just making up the whole story. I just wanted to say that I feel like Lulu, who she was the middle child in my story, I feel like she was the one bringing all the family bonds together because she was the one who discovered Joe's letters first, and that's how she was able to help everyone. So I feel like that was a really common theme for the family bonds because she was the root of it. So yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So my book, Little Men, was very like family based because the whole point of the Bloomfield School is to take a bunch of boys who need families or like struggling and bring them together to create a family for them. So one of the newest characters, Nat, like he was living with like family friends on the streets and they would like play for money and food, so he was like barely surviving, and so they took him in so that they could create a home and a family for him because he wasn't getting that in his other life. So it was very important to bring all the characters together to create a family when needed.
My entire book is about family bonds and familiar love. How would you know? How would you know? So Rose has to get to know her family that she has to Rose is my main character, okay? She's my main character.
Yeah, you acting like the main character.
No.
Yeah, you think you're gonna be the point.
And she and she really gets to love her new family that she is being forced to hang out with because she has no one else. Rip. And she gets to know, like, I outnumber all y'all with like my 8 uncles, my 8 aunts, the 8 cousins, the 2 housekeepers, the friend. I outnumber all y'all.
Okay, right. Who won?
Who are y'all voting? You don't get a vote for yourself. Sorry, ma'am.
Let's do the raise your hand.
Alright.
Raise a hand if you vote for Macy.
Give me a little hand emoji.
I'm voting
Wait,
for
I didn't think
Macy.
about this.
I'm voting for Macy.
Raise a hand if you vote for Leon.
Okay.
Y'all need to raise your
Let
hand.
me
quick summary.
Raise your hand
Mine
if you
was
vote for
about
me.
creating families. Yours was about
Restoring.
bringing family back together. Family. Yours was about big family.
No, mine was about meeting and loving a new family.
Shut up. Don't ask.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. and yours was
Mine was kind of bringing the family back together.
okay. We got bringing the family, big family, restoring family, creating family.
So mine and Kayla's like the same.
I don't know.
They're both restoring the family. Okay.
We all do it. Like we all have different.
How about we? I laughed so loud.
This one stays undecided, guys.
How about we all get a point? How about we all get a point? I'm gonna give everyone a point.
We all get a point. Yeah, except for Addie's big family.
Yeah, except for Addie's big family. Don't
Yeah,
give her a point.
Addie.
She doesn't deserve a point yet. Please don't give her a
No,
point.
please give me a point.
It's -1 for Eddie. It's actually -1.
Let's start Irish chicken for y'all. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wait. Okay, are you ready? Oh wait, what? Why aren't you doing it?
Cause I don't got no.
Hey,
Sorry. I kind of half of rejection.
I just muted for y'all. Is there any marriage rejection like Joe rejecting Lori? Oh wait, no, I actually don't. I don't know. I just got trigger happy.
Joe rejects Mayor.
I feel like we're gonna let Liana go because
Thank you.
Peppa's kind of scaring me.
Okay, so mine's like half a rejection. So Emma and her husband, I can't remember his name because he wasn't that important. I feel like they almost fell out of their marriage. Like they almost rejected each other because of the struggles that they were going through. They had to get help from Joe's letters to be able to come back together. So I feel like it kind of goes with the question because I feel like they were rejecting each other just because things were hard, and with her husband wanting to move somewhere else to get a new job and Emma not really wanting to, it just caused a lot of problems. But they were all resolved, so.
Okay, anyways, mine, there is rejection in my book. The main character, Janine, she works as something to do with math. I don't think it's ever stated, but it is said that it's like something to do with math. And she flies back home for something to do with her work, and then her boss invites her over, and she thought it was just gonna be like a work thing, and she thought it was just gonna be a work thing. So she went over there, and then he was like, "Will you marry me?" And she was like, "No." And he's like, "I'll fire you if you don't marry me." And she was like, "No." And she never actually got fired, and she rejected him. Period. I don't have anything.
If I'm being honest, I zoned out the entire time Liana was talking, so I'm gonna vote Kayla.
Well, hers is also a half rejection, so.
I don't know. I thought you guys both. Yeah, we'll go Michaela.
Yeah, I'm okay.
She's probably gonna win this whole thing, but I don't really care. Okay, let's go. Before I start Irish jigging on the mic.
Okay.
We have 7 more questions, I think. Were there any mentors who helped guide your main character?
I didn't restart mine.
So Janine's mentor was her father, and
He died. Rejected. Let's go.
no, because you know that circle thing that we learned about? Is it like the Odyssey circle?
The like circle of life.
Yeah.
For books.
The circle of life for books, like the circle of plot, how the mentor always has to die.
Yeah.
Her father died, and her
or
father.
like leave.
Yeah, and her father is what taught her like all of her stuff. Her father is what made her want to be in math. Her father is what like made her in love with her culture, and you know.
His dad is carrying you.
I just lost. Well, I did the freaking circle of life, bro. Anyways, so my book has a mentor, and that's like, I don't know if it's her, I think it's her uncle. I don't even know if I'm being honest. I actually forgot his name, but I know that she had a mentor that would, that's her uncle. Her uncle really guided her through and really helped her, get to know her cousins, and brought her on some of his trips to China, and, just really, I don't know, mentored it out with her out. I don't know. I'm not gonna win any of these questions.
I'm like really excited for this question because I feel like my whole book was based around having a mentor. So Jo from Little Women, her letters were the mentor for my book. So she was basically the mentor, and I feel like I also have the circle of life in it because even though she's like already dead kind of, her letters ended up getting donated after they helped the family. So they ended up getting donated after they were able to help, and Jo was just there the whole time helping all of the sisters through their struggles.
Okay, I was saving some juicy information. So, everyone knows that throughout Little Women and my book Little Men, Marmee is a mentor. She taught Jo everything she knows so that she can pass it down and educate her family and her group of kids. And sadly, Marmee does die. RIP. She was a real one. But she was a mentor not only to all the characters that you guys know, but all the new characters in my book. And like Michaela said, in the circle of life for books. Yeah, Marmee died. Okay.
Alright, guys.
I vote Macy.
I also vote Macy.
Yippee! Let's go, Marmee. Thanks for being a real one. The sacrifice that was needed. Okay. Let me get my buzzer ready so I can
I
read.
don't know what that means.
Platonic, like friend love.
Is there any platonic love in your books? I think I heard Michaela first.
There is. I don't remember his name. I think it was Connor. I think his name was Connor. Janine and Connor, they were really good friends. They were childhood friends, but they slowly faded away from each other. But when they came back, it was like all of that was back, and they kind of described it as Jo and Lori, how it was like a sisterly and brotherly bond. Like it was a sibling bond. That's how they described it.
So in my book, Rose, like when in the first chapter, we get introduced to Phoebe, which is the housekeeper, and in like the first chapter, when Rose and Phoebe get introduced, because like, you know, Phoebe's just whistling away while she's working in the kitchen, and like you knew like right then that they were like Rose and Phoebe were gonna be like the bestest of friends. Like immediately their bond was like so sweet and like so strong, and throughout the book they become like really, really close, and Rose ends up teaching Phoebe how to like read and write, because like, you know, people like housekeepers and stuff like that most back then sadly were like illiterate and stuff like that, and she didn't know like basic schooling because she never could go to school because she never had the money for school. So Rose taught her stuff and made her uncle, who was also her mentor, teach her stuff about like the body and like math and science, and yes, there was definitely platonic love in my book.
I have nothing to say on this because I just don't. They're all like basically family, so that'd be weird. But I just realized Joe and Professor's Bear.
Professor's Bear?
I don't know what I just said. But their kid's name is Teddy, like named after Lori or whatever. That means his name is Teddy Bear.
Oh my god!
I know. Isn't that pretty amazing?
What's Professor's Bear first? I said the same thing you did.
Frederick.
Frederick?
But like spelled weird because he's German, I think.
What?
But anyway.
I thought hers was actually really good.
Yeah.
Wasn't?
Yeah.
No, I just don't want her to get any points. It'd be really funny.
We got 6 more. Do any of the characters lose their power, or do they gain power? Yeah. Wait, our official ref, Liana, did she go early?
Yeah.
Okay, then Michaela wins the coin toss.
You have to go really fast. So I'm talking about the father again. He was a very powerful guy. He was like really respected in his community, and then he died, so he lost all of his power because he's dead.
So when Rose's father died, I'm sure that she felt like she lost lots of like power, like mentally, because she lost like the one person she cared most about, and yeah, I'm sure she just like felt really sad, you know, lost power in her mind.
I just wanted to push my buzzer, so.
Okay, so like as we know, growing up, Jo felt like she didn't have control over her life, and she felt really powerless because her dad was at war, and like there was nothing she could do about it, and she was constantly trying to like help her sisters and whatnot. And so in this book, since she's raising so many kids, she like gained all that power, and so now she like feels like she has control over her own life, and she can help others through the power she's gained from growing up, maturing, and like starting the school. Addie,
Thank you. I'm actually gonna break it. I just want to say that Rose also gains power because her family empowers her.
And Janine gains power because her dad died.
Okay, voting.
Yeah, I think Macy's is very convincing.
Cook. Thank you.
I'm just happy I got 1 point.
Oh!
Yeah.
She's overtaken.
I'm winning. After being disqualified the 2 first rounds, I have come back. It's comeback season. Grind. We're on the grind. Do you have any tomboyish characters in your book like Jo?
Oh wait, I clicked. Okay.
I'm going really quick. I would like to say, oh shoot. First of all, in my book, her name is Annie, I believe, because there's like 80,000 characters. But she is a girl, and she comes and she lives with all these boys, and she's one of the only girls, and so she always hangs out with all the other boys. Like, Mr. Bear and Jo are always talking about how boyish she is because she refuses to like play with dolls and cooks. She only wants to hang out with the guys, and she's always like ripping her dresses and like getting all muddy because all she wants to do is play with the boys and be one of the boys. I would like to also say, on Lily's behalf, I think her character Katie was very much like Joe in the tomboyish way.
My main character Janine, she was exactly like Joe. She was written exactly like Joe. She didn't like hanging out with girls. She liked hanging out with boys because the boys would bully her for being Korean. And once her father died, she had to kind of do what Joe did when her father left for war. She had to take over for the family.
We're talking about tomboyish, not just
and
like
let me speak.
Joe.
Let me speak.
And let me speak.
Let me speak. She also did a lot of the she built a lot of stuff
That's not tomboyish.
Is it carpentry?
That's not
Carpentry.
And she loved playing in dirt.
boy. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Lulu, she was very much tomboy. I feel like while reading Joe's letters, I feel like that very much influenced her to have a more tomboyish personality. With her job and working, she was always surrounded by other guys, and I feel like she tended to act like them, make jokes like they would. So I feel like Lulu was very tomboyish.
Okay, I vote Macy. Yeah. I vote Macy. Kayla, who do you vote? We both pretty long.
vote Macy.
Yep.
Do you only have one of your gloves? Can't find the other glove? Well, Meg March has been there too. Luckily, now there is a solution. Stop on by the March's Handwear Haven with one glove and we can make another pair that exactly matches. The cost is only $49.99. But wait, there's more. If you use the code Literature Lounge, just this week you can get 20% off with a free gift. Wrap your hands in timeless elegance at the March's Handwear Haven. Hey guys, I'm back from the dead. I killed Mason, so I'm the replacement host now.
I don't have my thing up.
Oh,
I don't
hold
have
on.
my thing up.
Hold on, we don't have our buzzer. Did your book happen in the same period of Little Women?
That was Liana.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I think it was Liana. And we're just gonna go around this way.
Wait, so did all our books happen?
Actually,
Yeah.
Yes, mine did because it was written by Louisa May Alcott.
no, mine did not because the letters from Joe were
Well, kind of.
Mine wasn't really the same time period. It was like a new generation, basically.
Mine took place in 2019.
Wait,
Give me this.
I think I won this.
Okay,
I think
so
Wait, who's doing that?
she wrote it in 1868. What Katie did? 1872. That's pretty close. Thank you.
By the author.
It doesn't matter. I think I win.
Okay, we're just gonna do that.
Wait, who's gonna get
Me,
a point?
I got a point.
Hey,
8 cousins.
I think we should take a vote. Whoever votes for me, raise your hand.
No one votes.
Everybody just raise their hand.
She also has 0 points.
Guys, yeah, give me a point.
We're not. This is not a pity point. We're gonna.
Okay, I'll give the point to Eddie. Wait, what's your
Give me a pity point.
8 cousins.
Bro, I'm actually.
Okay.
Shut up.
16 babies.
Shut up.
And we're
Why
spinning.
am I on?
Okay, 2 questions left.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys already do this one?
No.
Do you have any girly characters in your book like Amy or Meg? Dude, those. Okay. No, Addie was. It was you guys. Okay, so it's not me, guys.
All right. My main character's sister. Her name is Hannah. She is really like Amy. You know how in the beginning of the story, Amy was unlikable? She was just an unlikable character. Hannah was like that as well. She was very selfish. She only thought about herself, and then she almost died, and by a bomb. It was kind of weird.
You low-key
But
might win this.
she almost died, and then she started actually getting her act together, and then she became like Amy grown up.
Continue.
Nothing sad happened in my book. Every time, Gayla, just her book is so sad that she always wins
I
it.
gave you.
That's why my book sucks.
Like a sad puppy dog. That's why.
Anyway, so my book, the eldest sister, Emma, she kind of resembled Meg. She had the same problems as her, wanting to buy the cute girly things and then having to resolve the situation by learning that money isn't everything and you don't need to have all the pretty things to be a girly girl, basically. So, yeah.
So in my book, Rose alone, who's my main character, she is like she's just girly. And okay, anyways, so in one of the chapters, a character named Annabelle Bliss, who is a friend of Rose, she is known as like the model child of the neighborhood, in which the oh my god, I forgot their last name. Hold up. The Campbell cousins live. She is like very girly, and she like, wears corsets, and she like is the one who convinced Rose to pierce her ears. Like, I feel like she's just very girly, and then she also and then Rose is also really girly.
That like older sister vibe.
Yeah, and also all the aunts are super girly. Like, they're like, they're matured women, and they got like their sense of fashion, and they're richy rich, so they got those clothes. I think they're richy rich. I think they are. Richie Rich, okay, are we voting?
Who votes for me?
You didn't go.
I'm aware. It was a trick question. Who wants Michaela? Just me.
What?
All right.
I give you a strawberry.
Who's voting for Liana?
Wait,
Nope.
I guess I have to.
Okay, Addie's voting for Liana. And Addie?
Is it tie?
Are you not voting?
I voted for you.
You voted for me?
It's a tie.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, let's vote again. Wait, you can't vote, Lily. You can't
So
vote
what's your
again.
vote?
Addie.
What's your vote? You're the tiebreaker here.
No.
Yeah.
I vote for myself.
You can't vote for yourself.
No, I vote. I
I'm
think.
giving Addie
I
the
think.
point.
Period. You got 2 votes then.
Earlier. No fiddles ever again if you don't vote for me.
Oh. Okay, I guess Addie wins? Question mark?
Yeah. Briberies.
Okay.
I gave it to Kayla. Wait.
Are we on our last question?
Yeah, we're on our last.
Guys, I better win this. This better be a good question. Does your book have the same message being sent? Morals and stuff. You guys didn't let me finish!
My book has the same message of putting family first. Like, obviously, I've talked about my book a lot in this episode. And it's about how the father is dying of cancer. And Janine, leaves her whole life behind to put her father first. She cancels a whole bunch of plans to go to a Firefly festival that her father has wanted to go to for, years. And like I said in the question before this, Hannah, the one that was like Amy, also when she finally got her act together, she dropped everything to try and put her family first again.
So my book has all of the exact same so my book has the exact same morals and lessons learned. So it was all about family coming together and solving their problems through each other and through Joe's letters. They were able to become closer. They were able to understand each other's feelings and talk about things. They had to learn lessons from money not being important, like Meg had, how being popular or just fitting in doesn't always have to be the case for Joe, representing Lulu, and for Amy representing Sophie. It wasn't always about marrying rich, it was marrying for love, and I feel like mine was just a great representation of everything Little Women talked about.
Well, as you know, guys,
Christ.
yeah, that's true. I don't know if mine ever was religious.
Yeah. It was kind of
Mine
religious.
was religious.
Yeah.
Mine, I didn't finish it.
Mine, as I've yapped about before for 5 minutes. Basically in my story there is lots of family themes. I mean, one, because there's the whole idea of the story is a girl moving in with her new family and having 8 boy cousins and having probably 8 aunts. I think it's 8 aunts, I would think. 8 aunts, 8 uncles, and that's like the whole theme of the book and the whole idea of it. So I think family is like also a really big thing, like, you know, love your family and stuff. Also, a theme that's not really represented not enough, but like really talked about a lot in Little Women is like health for your body and stuff like that. Like Jo, and how she always doesn't have to how she doesn't like fit in with like the beauty standards, almost, as in, like, not like saying she isn't beautiful or anything. I'm saying like she doesn't like dress like other girls do, and she dresses like more guyish and like more comfortably. So, and there's a part in my book where they talk about how wearing corsets is unhealthy, and that it shouldn't be done because like it ruins your bodily anatomy. I think I said that right. Yeah, like it squeezes your ribs and your internal organs. Corsets. Because it makes you have like a snatched waist, basically.
Period.
So, like, I feel like that's also not talked about enough. Sorry if that was like very chaotic. I want to apologize.
So my book has family. Oh, before I start that, I found out what Katie did. It kind of clicked. Shut up. I found out what I kind of clicked in my head. What Katie did is she swung too high and she fell, and that's how like her back got hurt and her legs got high.
She's here.
But basically that's what Katie did. Oh my god! This is the only one I.
What happened? We're on the last question. Oh, wait,
I'm gonna cry.
Who's winning? Last one winning?
I'm gonna cry.
You killed your vote.
So I guess Mason's back from the dead.
Yes.
So, basically, it also has family bonds in my book. So Katie takes care of her aunt a lot and takes care of her family. So she's kind of like Jo in that way again.
Very much like Little Women. The whole theme about Marmee teaching her family that like that was the most important thing about life, was like keeping those bonds. Jo now teaches in her school, and so she's like passed down Marmee's lessons to all the other boys, and so now they're very close and they know how important family is.
Yeah, you ate that up, kind of. Oh yeah, she doesn't get disqualified if she makes it a good enough answer. So I think I did pretty good because I yapped a lot. And I brought up with something y'all didn't bring up. I think I did pretty good. Why am I doing this? I'm not the host.
I'm the host.
I'm back.
What did you bring up?
How there's like the small theme about how you don't have to like fit in with like society standards. Like Jo, and how Rose is like taught you don't have to wear coats.
That's my book too, guys.
That's also my book because she's raising two girls with the boys and teaching them that they don't have to be little ladies. And she's like, oh, Annie, you remind me of me. Like, you love to hang out with the boys and not be all proper. Anyway.
I came out the boys.
I'm one of the boys.
We need to all play our sound one more time before we end the episode.
We have to vote.
I know.
We have to vote. Who are we voting? Okay, everyone who votes me, raise your hand. Oh, so I win.
No.
Oh, no. We have a tie now.
Who?
No way!
You two.
Me and Addie are gonna battle it
What's
out.
the question?
Who's your favorite character, and give a really good reason. Whoever's better.
We have the same answer.
Who?
Amy. I like Amy.
No, in our book.
Oh, in my book?
Yes, in the supplemental.
In supplemental book?
Who was your favorite character? And how do they relate to the book?
Okay, mine's kind of cheating.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay, shocker here. My favorite is Jo because I read the sequel. I got to see Jo literally from when she was like a child all the way to her adult life, and so obviously she's gonna have like huge development, and it's so interesting to see all the parallels because a lot of the lessons she teaches is like exactly like what's from Little Women and the chapters that happened, and she would always tell stories from her childhood that we didn't know about, or she references some from Little Women, and so it is very cool to see her all grown up.
Okay, so in my book, I have lots of characters that relate to Little Women in a way because, I mean, my favorite characters are, like the boys and all the 8 cousins in general, because I feel like all of them, including Rose, they all represent or could be linked to one of the 4 sisters, because like Max, like the bookworm, like Joe, and I think it's and like Archie. I know. I can't choose one, bro. They kind of all suck.
They all suck. She just said all her characters suck. I don't know who won.
Yeah, you got that point. I can't defend mine. I don't like my characters.
Guess who the winner is?
No, we're all saying
The winner is Mason. Just a couple more quacks.
I gotta go.
The winner of the game show is Little Man.
I'm gonna start tweaking.
Give me the mic.
Goodbye.
Bye. Here with us for the last time is
Lily.
Addie,
Kayla.
Liana.
and Mason. Bye, y'all.
Never see you again. I hate you guys. This is my little George.
I didn't hear your buzz. Oh yeah, I did. Wait, one more time?
Of course, just for you.
They can probably hear it. Okay, Liana, we know you're getting bored.
Don't read it yet. You're good.
We're doing ASMR right now over here. Hello? They just did mine too. I bet it's nice.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
Protect your feet.
I just forgot
Okay, I'll take 0.5 of your
Wait, no, that wasn't a good one. Hold on, stay still.
My back hurts.
Oh my gosh.
My eyes are tearing
Oh
up.
shoot, people can see us from the.
Who has the better buzzer?
Okay, guys. Let's be real here.
I do, to be honest.
Okay, between me and Macy, who has the better buzzer? Okay, stop.
I'm being zesty.
It's like Cat Noir and Little Women.
Lori's pretty zesty and pretty skinny and scrawny.
Oh my god.